You're beautiful. Look at the little butt. Oh God, no.
Slower on both the...
Slower?
Yeah.
No.
Squeeze. And that not being able to push. That might be it. Woo, that's the failure. Woo. So like every set should feel like that.
Oh, okay. Peace, it's your turn. I'm still stretching. It's my turn to get your feelings hurt. Oh, I should have done 50. That's okay. Nope, I can't do it. I'm slipping. Does that look better?
Not really.
What's up, y'all? We are on our way to Cardi B. We can't wait. We can't wait. We got an amazing workout in. Myself, Peace, and my homie Caleb. We all worked out together. I've got my protein shake that I'm about to down. Caleb is dropping Peace and myself off at a seafood crab boil that's really close to the arena. Met several incredible Black ladies that are staying in the hotel who are also going to Cardi B. The energy is amazing. I'm really glad that Caleb and I got to work out together, because one of the things that we've talked about is I had said to him, like, man, I wish we could be gym bros. Like, I wish we lived closer to each other so we could be workout buddies. And he helped me out with my lunges that I've been struggling with. So that was pretty awesome. But this is the fit. All right. Now, I was supposed to wear my black and white shoes, but I'm wearing these ones and not really caring. It's on with the pastel theme, but my black and white shoes kind of shrank in the dryer and they're hurting my feet, and I just don't want to be in pain. You know what's good in the hood. But he's waiting for us downstairs, so I'm gonna bounce. I just wanted to say hello to y'all's beautiful faces. I'm gonna take you on the road with me while we go have adventures.
One of my favorite people around.
The concert opened up with her Grow Good hair product promotion that I thought was pretty cool, and these incredible visuals. They got me hype. I was so excited for her to come out. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Then she came out to a bunch of smoke and flame and fireworks, and these motherfuckers was all moving and grooving all over the stage. Shit was so entertaining, okay? I was hooked. I'm not necessarily a Cardi B fan, but I'm so glad my friend brought me to this concert. I loved this particular stage she had. Stunning. It was like Bird in a Cage vibes. And then this blue outfit. All of her outfits were fire, but this blue one really stood out to me. Then this section where she is celebrating and centering Latin American cultures really spoke to me. I loved that they had this giant taco, and the dancers were on point. The outfits, I really loved her backup dancers. They truly made the show. I think that this is my favorite outfit that she rocked. You can even see the faces on the legs. I missed that the first time around, and I didn't see the faces until I was already editing. But yeah, this outfit, my favorite. Y'all know how obsessed I am with the color pink. And the entire time that this performance was happening, I was thinking about my mom. This particular part of the performance here, she loved pink, and she would have gotten a kick out of the women popping out of the little circles in the stage. She would have loved that so much. I miss my mom, y'all. You don't even know. You don't even know. At the end of the show, they are kind of centering the dancers that we saw. And then I loved this fire visuals. Stunning. Stunning. This stage was really cool, the one with the poles, because it's an ode to her dancing days. It was pretty cool getting to see her do her thing on the stage. I loved it. I had an amazing time. My friend had an amazing time. And I loved these wings. It kind of gave me Selena vibes. Although this particular costume that she's wearing reminds me of something a Power Ranger villain would wear. It's definitely giving Power Ranger villain. I mean, look at it. Y'all see this, right? And yeah, that was the end. Full footage on Patreon exclusive.
What is up, y'all? Sorry again about the AC. I can't turn it off. The hotel controls it, but I wanted to give an update because we are about to get on the plane. So let me show you the fit of the day. This is what we rocking. We got the Guess pants. We got our Fall in Love shirt, our Cuban link, our chains. You know, Guess Jaqueta, the do-rag, the Nike headband. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to get back home to my dogs. I miss them so much. I did a little bit of reading on this trip for We Hunt the Flame, and I'm still really in love with this book. She truly knows what she's doing with words. She has such a powerful command of the language. Her ability to string together a sentence, to write a bloody, brutal scene that has a lot of martial arts, but it makes sense in the way that the scene shows up in the reader's brain. Very, very well done. Her characters are distinct. Her characters have their own struggles. The side characters feel full and fleshed out. Even the side villain character, I think his name is Altair, who is traveling with the Sultani's son. He doesn't feel one-dimensional. He just feels really annoying, and I'm excited to see where his character goes, like assuming he's not killed off very quickly, because I have a feeling that this fantasy is going to be quite brutal and that a lot of people are going to die. And it's not a spoiler, but the huntress ends up, her best friend, her male best friend, who definitely has feelings for her, tells himself to go on the trip with her, and it's very dangerous. So I have I'm wondering, like, is he going? What's gonna happen when the romance between her and the prince starts, because he's madly in love with her? Is his character gonna get killed off? And don't worry, I won't give any spoilers. I won't say anything. But is his character gonna get killed off? Is there gonna be a love triangle? What's the situation gonna be? I'm excited to see. I see how much I get done on the plane. As far as the show goes, the show was incredible. Her outfits, her stage presence, her backup dancers were phenomenal. The timing of everything was so well done. The pyrotechnics, all of it was phenomenal. I think she did an amazing job. I can completely see why people love her so much. I especially loved the aspect of the show where she brought in her culture and really took time to center Latinos and Latino culture, traditional dances, pulled out multiple flags from different countries in the Latin America diaspora. I was very, very proud of her. It's so important to have respect for the culture that an artist comes from, because I think that too often an artist is divorced from her background kind of forcibly in order to make her palatable to the general public. So that was really, really well done. I'll let y'all know when we touch down.
Who else truly loves reading in hotel room? There's something about being in a cozy place that's not your own space that really lets me get into the story. And this book, devouring page by page, the action, the prose, the characters. I don't have any criticisms for it. It's so good, had my attention absolutely gripped. 10 out of 10. I would be shocked if I ended up rating this book less than 5 stars. I decided to take this time to work on my novel in progress, Suddenly in Love. It is about 2 studs who cannot overcome their toxic masculinity and admit that they have feelings for each other. So they go off on this big journey. Oh, and one of them is secretly a stripper. It's good shit, and I had a great time at this writing session. A lot of my flip through, as you can see, is filled with little notes of me reacting, but also underlining of writing that I found beautiful. I really liked this fact. Sapphin were immortal. Their hearts slowed once they reached full maturity, and they didn't die from mortal ailments. Sapphin rarely died without a blade to their throats. The world building in this book is so cool. You can see here I wrote, Yas, behold your new queen. Damn, no, literally though, just more reactions. I wrote so cool here. I really was like a kid in a candy store reading this. Random hearts on the page, little different reactions. Decides what's out of reach, if not we ourselves. Sometimes I'll write what's happening in the current scene that I'm reading just to give me context as I'm flipping through the pages. Here, I made a note about how much I love sea voyages in books. I really do love water in books. It's wild. And then I'm marking the introduction of the Caliph of Demenhur, which is the caliphate that our main character Zafira is from. We get a new character introduced on this page 127, so I marked his introduction. The way he looks is kind of cool. Red and white checkered keffiyeh atop his head, small beard framed his chin, slender nose, chiseled cheekbones. He was a good looking man. Okay, love that, love that. I loved this line. He met her eyes with the ashes of his own. Okay, precisely. This page you can see I had a lot of thoughts. And this is another very heavily annotated page. This page I basically underlined almost everything in it because it talks about the history of magic, and then we talk about the main character's magic, and it keeps going. I'm trying to be careful of spoilers. She could survive the darkness. She always did. I loved that quote. There's a few other quotes that I wrote and really enjoyed. Here I'm talking about how I don't like the romance. And then here I'm praising the lore again. Hating the romance, praising the lore. Here I called Nasir a drama queen because he's literally grabbing fistfuls of sand and like screaming soundlessly into the sky. He screamed a soundless scream to the sky. He threw his head back and screamed a soundless scream to the sky. Like, it doesn't get more dramatic than Nasir, to be honest. I'm looking for a quote because I know I wrote hella quotes down in this book. But basically, that's the flip through. What's up, cuties? I have officially completed my read of We Hunt the Flame. I'm really grateful to this author for writing this story because I think it needs to be into the world. That's the first and foremost thing I want to say. This was honestly a me thing. I don't like how the romance played out. By the time you see this vlog, a waste my time video on this book will already be released. So if you want full opinions of why I consider this a book that wasted my time, that video will be linked down below for you. There's no spoilers, but up until I think it's like 12 minutes into the video, and then I talk about the issue that I had with the romance that then led to me not being able to support the romance. Without spoiling the book, I can't tell you why I don't support this romance, but
what I can say, falling in love over the course of 10 days after Nasir was a part of what he was a part of, I don't buy it. And that's all I'm gonna say. I don't buy it, especially when we have a female character who her lifelong relationship, her lifelong friendship with her male best friend, and she's like, I'm not ready for a relationship. And then she meets this guy, and 10 days later, she's like, nope, I'm madly in love. Like, let's do this. It didn't work for me personally. I didn't buy it, and I also just didn't enjoy it. If I had enjoyed the romance, the unbelievability of it, I would have been able to overcome. But unfortunately, I didn't enjoy it. I don't think that they have chemistry. If you read this book, what did you think of the romance? I want to say I do intend on reading the second book in this duology. I'm going to likely enjoy it more than I enjoyed this one because I already know about the romance. The romance has already happened. There's no reason for me to be in my feelings about it moving forward. It is what it is. And I don't know if I said this yet, but the amount of space it took up, the romance took up in the latter half of the book, no. If a romance is gonna kind of start gobbling up the narrative, I need to care about that romance. And I did not care about the romance. I didn't even believe it. I didn't buy it. I've done some recent vlogs. Those will be linked down below for those of you who are interested. I did a vlog reading Brandy's memoir. I did 2 vlogs in celebration of my birthday this year, and I would love to see more eyes on those vlogs. So I will have those down below. Please check them out. I would really, really love it. I'm really proud of them as well. Nookie and I just got back from a walk. I'm reading Model Home by Rivers Solomon, who's an author that I adore deeply. And already, I'm only on chapter 5, but already I'm really loving the story. This is gonna be up on my Pango though. If any of you want to snag my personal annotated copy, it's in my Pango for you. I hope you enjoyed the annotated flip through. That is the most satisfying part of the video for me. And thank you just for witnessing me going to the Cardi B concert. That was definitely me getting out of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. All right, y'all, you know what to do. My links are down below. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty active over there. And I will see you in my next one.